So, a very good afternoon to all of you children. In today's session, we are going to learn about preposition. That is, we'll do a recapping session on the prepositions that we have learned in the previous sessions. Okay? So, before we move on to the worksheet 15, let us do a revision on all the prepositions what we have learned. Okay, so let's move on to it. Okay, first let us move on to the preposition of time. In the last session, we have learned about three prepositions, that is on, in, and at. All these prepositions shows the time or the period of time when an action takes place. Okay, so we have already learned about these three prepositions in the last session. Let's do a revision on it before we move on to the worksheet 15. Okay, so let me ask you. So Ivan, the first question goes to Ivan. Come on, tell me, so we have learnt about some most common prepositions of time. That is on, in, and at. Come on, tell me, what does the preposition on indicate? On.
On.
On is used.
On is used
To indicate what?
to indicate.
Or on is a preposition which shows what? Which are, I've told you, on is used to indicate two things. Which are the two things, Ivan? Please do recall what you have learnt. Two Ds. What are the two Ds? Day and, who can give me the answer? If you know the answer, please do raise your hands. Okay?
Days.
Yes.
Monday, day.
Days, and you are right, Ivan. Days and
Dates.
days and one more thing is there. Days is right. One more thing is there. Same thing. Dates. Very good, Ivan. So, all of you please do remember this. On is a preposition. Okay. It shows the time. So, the preposition on is used to indicate date and days. That is days of the week and the date. Date means our birthday date or today's date. Okay. So, very good, Ivan. Now, Agnes, come on, tell me, what is preposition it is used to indicate?
Month.
Months, very good, Agnes. Months. Months.
Year.
Season. Seasons, very good. Then.
Bread.
And also the parts of the
day.
Day, very good. So we have also learned about the preposition in. In is used for years, seasons, months, and parts of the day. Okay, so months means we know all the 12 months in a year. Seasons, the different seasons, that is summer, winter, autumn, spring, rainy season, all these are the season. Year means 1920 or whatever it is, 2020, 2021. These are the year. And the parts of the day means morning, that is in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Very good, Agnes. Okay, now I'll move on to the next question goes to Ayush. Ayush, come on, tell me, what is the preposition at is used for?
Time.
Yes, it is used to indicate the time. What time? What time?
At 5 o'clock.
Yes, that is what do we say? When we use a specific, at is used to indicate a specific or a particular time. What you said is right. Yes. When we talk about
at night.
Yes, very good, Ayush. At night, at noon, and at midnight. Very good. So, at is a preposition which is used to indicate a particular or an exact time. Okay, the meeting ended at 3 p.m. or the assembly started at 8 a.m. Have you understood? So, when we speak about an exact or a specific time, we use the preposition at, and also we use for the parts of the day. That is, at night, at noon, and at midnight. Is that clear to all of you? So all these prepositions about the time, prepositions of time, we have already learned in the last session. And today's session is just a recapping session. I hope with all these, let us move on to the worksheet 15. Okay, just keeping all these in mind. Let's move on to children. Are you all ready with your workbook? I hope you are ready. All of you? Are you all ready, children?
Yes.
Take your pencils in your hand. So all these we have already spoke about. Prepositions of time. Tell us when an event occurs. Tell us the time when an event occurs. So these are the prepositions we have already learned. On is used with dates. This is the date, 22nd October. And is also used with days on Sunday morning. And we spoke about in. In is generally used with month, season, year. Okay, century and decade and all we learn it,
Ma'am,
right?
we
Okay.
write first, second, third. We write
That is
first,
finished.
second, third.
Yes, that we have finished. I know it.
Worksheet
Just with
5.
worksheet 15.
Yes, that
Please do take
3
worksheet 15.
finish.
Page number 38. All of you, please do take it. Okay. So I've already told you preposition in is generally used with month, season, year, and also with the parts of the day. Okay, parts of the day in the sense, parts of the day means in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, and also with these common expressions, that is 5 minutes, that is in 5 minutes, in 6 days, in a week, and in 2 years. Okay. So then we also learned about at. At is used when we speak about a specific or a particular time. We use the preposition at. Okay, so at is always used to indicate an exact or a specific time. The shop opens at 8 a.m. Okay, so and is also used with these expressions, that is noon, at night, and at midnight. Okay, so keeping all these things in mind, let us move on to the exercises which are there on page number 15. Okay, this is an old book. Page number 38. Please do take it. So, are you all ready? So let's move on to, yes, Jissel. Come on, Jissel. Do the first one. Yes, you are finished, Ayush? Yes, very good. Yes, Jissel, come on, read the question. Question number 1. Jissel?
Ma'am, question number 1 is finished.
That's okay, you read the question once more. That is in the previous session we have finished. We'll start from we'll do it again, only then we'll be thorough with it. Come on, read the question. Question number 1, Jissel. Are you there? Oh, video got struck. We'll start with Aradhya. Aradhya, come on. Read the first question, Aradhya. Yes, read the first question.
I got up dash 5 o'clock this morning.
Okay, very good. So I got up dash 5 o'clock this morning. So
At.
Yes, here we speak about a particular or a specific time. So we use the preposition at. Very good. Now, Saharish, come on, do the second one. Unmute it, Saharish. Yes.
Yes,
Unmute
ma'am.
it. Yes.
Spinach turned into a pumpkin dash midnight.
Yes. So,
At.
very good. We use for midnight. I've already told you for all these expressions. We use the preposition at midnight. Very good. Now I'll move on to Abigail EB. Come on. Yes, I'm going to unmute you all. I couldn't hear you. Children, once you have unmuted it, please see that after you read the question, you mute your audios, okay? Abigail EB, come on. Unmute it. Read the third question. Abigail. Abigail, you're not able to unmute it? Please unmute it. Are you able to unmute it? No? Okay, Andrea, Justin, I'll come to you later. Andrea, come on, unmute it and read the third question, Andrea.
I was
Born, B-O-R-N. How do you pronounce the word? Born. Yes. Dash.
dash 19 month
March
March
2006.
2006.
Okay, so
I was
so it is a so it is, what is it? 19th March 2006. What it is? It is a no, first tell me what it is. 19th March 2006 is a it is a date. So which preposition we have to use here? Normally before dates, which preposition do we use? Yes, come on, tell me which preposition. Come on, Andrea. Which preposition do we use? Before the date. This is a date, okay? So 19th March 2006 is a date. So before this date, which preposition do we use? Day and date. I've already told you. Who can give me the answer? Amaya, come on, Amaya. Yes? No? Before the day and the date, which preposition do we use? Amaya?
Yes.
Yes, come on, tell me which preposition do we use? I was born. No, it's wrong. Sorry. Yes. Yes, Aiden, come on. Aiden, come on, tell me. On, very good. So before the day and the days, I've already told you, children, we have to use a preposition on. Okay? So normally, okay. Yes, 1 minute, children. Let me mute you all. I could hear unnecessary noise from here and there. So we've been doing the prepositions of time. Please don't copy this up. Just do a recapping session. Some of you have all forgotten it. Prepositions of time. So we've been learning about the prepositions of time, that is on, in, and at. So I've already told you on is a preposition which shows the time. So on is used with day and dates. All of you, please do remember, on is a preposition which is used with day and dates. Day means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Dates means that is like today's date, that is 11th Jan 2021. And in is used with months. All of you, please do say it. What is it? Months, year, seasons, and parts of the day. Okay, and at is used with specific or a particular time. I hope all these are very clear. And we use with expressions like at noon, at night, at noon, and at midnight. Okay, so I hope it's clear. Now let's move on to the exercises. Okay, so it is a date. So we have to use a preposition on. Is that clear to all of you? Okay, yes. Now, Amaya, come on, Amaya. Do the next one. Do the fourth question. Do the fourth question. We are leaving.
Delhi.
No, it's a day. So it's a day. So which preposition we have to use there? It's a day. So which preposition?
On.
On. Very good. On. When we speak about day and date, so this is a day and this is a day. So we use the preposition on. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. Okay, Arjun. Come on, Arjun. Do the next one for me. Arjun, do the fifth question. Arjun, do the fifth question.
Five.
India became. Come on, read the question. Arjun, are you not able to read it? Yes, Arjun, read it, unmute it, and please do read it. Yes, read the question. Question number 5.
Ma'am, I have some network issue.
So you could not read. Okay then. Adrinath, come on. Adrinath, read.
Ma'am.
Yes, Adrinath.
India
Became
became
free.
free dash
Mm.
1947.
Okay, 1947 is a year. So which preposition do we use?
Ma'am, on.
The year. So which preposition do we use?
Ma'am, on.
How come? See here, if it's a year, which preposition do we use? It's a year. 1947 is a year. So we use the preposition.
1947.
Who can give me the answer? We use the preposition.
Ma'am,
Yes. India. Yes.
at.
No, it is in. Okay, when we speak about the year, children, I've already showed you this. When we speak about the year, we use the preposition in. Months, we use the preposition in. When we speak about seasons and the parts of the day, we use the preposition in. I've already told you to memorize all this. Okay, okay then. Then we move on to Esther. Esther, come on. Unmute it. The class.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, read the question.
Will be
Will be finished.
finished at
No, 10 minutes. So which preposition do we use there? So, no, finished 10 minutes. So, which preposition? In 10 minutes. Here, 5 minutes is here. So, it is 5 minutes. We use this 5 minutes with the preposition in. So, here it is. So, which preposition do we use here? 10 minutes. So, which preposition we have to use here? The class will be finished in 10 minutes. Okay, the class will be finished in 10 minutes. Okay then.
10 minutes.
Yes. Now the next question goes to.
Ma'am, mute.
Yes, Sriya, come on. Yes, muted. Sriya, come on, do the next one for me. Do the 7th question. Yes.
Go to school dash the morning.
Yes, I go to school dash the morning. So, yes, it is morning. I've told you these are the parts of the day. So morning, afternoon, and evening, with these expressions, we use the preposition in. So I go to school in the morning. Clear? Okay then. Nived, come on. Very good. Now Nived, come on. Do the next one. 8th question.
Afternoon, I do my.
Yes, I do my homework. So what we have to do? Afternoon, morning, and evening. Which preposition do we use?
At.
How come? In the morning, only at night, at midnight, at noon. With these expressions, we use at. But morning, evening, and afternoon, which preposition do we use? It is an afternoon. So, which preposition do we use there? Yes. Come on, tell me the answer.
On.
How come? It is in. In the afternoon, I do my homework. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. Now I'll move on to the next question. Goes to Giselle. Come on, Giselle. Yes, Giselle. Come on, unmute it.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Giselle, unmute it. Do the question number 9.
I play with my friend dash the evening.
So,
In
yes, in the evening. So, children, please do note this. Morning, in the morning. Afternoon, in the afternoon. Evening, in the evening. Is that clear? When we speak about midnight, night, and noon, we use the preposition at. Please do remember all these. So, morning, afternoon, and evening, we use the preposition in. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. Now, I'll move on to the next question. Goes to Fida. Come on, Fida. Do the 10th question.
my father likes to go for a walk in the morning.
Very good. In the morning. So, I hope in this page, all the questions are very clear. Okay, I hope you are doing it. Have you finished this exercise, which is in page number 38? Okay. Now let's move on to the next page. Okay. So have all of you finished? Let's move on to the next page. We'll do a few and the remaining ones, I'll be sending you the answer keys. Okay. Yes, Anna, come on, Anna. Do the first one for me. Page number 38. All of you, please do take page number 39 and do the first one, Anna.
We do not go dash school dash Sundays.
Okay, so
We do not go
we do not
at.
we do not go to school. Okay, when we say about school, we use a preposition. We do not go to school.
To school
In
in
preposition. Sunday. It is a day. So which preposition do we use when we talk about the days and the dates?
on.
On. So it is a day, so we use the preposition on. Very good.
On.
Okay, children, this through practice only we'll remember, children. I know it. Okay, the preposition is a little bit complicated one, but especially to use it, the preposition time is a little bit complicated one. So I wanted all of you to remember all these points well before we do the exercise. Okay, so yes.
Okay, ma'am.
Now let's move on to Shravan. Shravan, come on, Shravan. Do the next question for me. Shravan, are you there? Unmute it. Shravan, yes?
Ma.
Mm.
Ma.
Shravan, unmute it. Are you able to unmute it, Shravan? No? You're not there, Shravan?
Smita can say.
Wait, 1 minute.
Okay, ma'am.
Shravan, you're not able to unmute it? Okay, then Agnel Gills, come on. Unmute it and do the second question, which is there on page number 39. Agnel Gills, you're not able to unmute it? Come on, do it now. Yes, now read the question. Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi was born dash and October
Mm.
1869.
1869. It's a year. Okay, it is a date. So which preposition we have to use there? Mahatma Gandhi was born dash 22nd October 1869. It is a date. So before the date, which preposition do we have to use? On. Okay, before the days and the dates, we have to use the preposition on. Very good. Okay, now I'll move on to Abigail. Are you now able to unmute it, Abigail? Come on. Abigail, unmute it and do the third question. We must reach. Yes, Abigail, you're not able to unmute it? Okay, Agnel Joshi, come on. Do it. Agnel Joshi, unmute it. Yes, we must read the third question. We must we must read the question loudly, Agnel. We must.
GNDHI.
Yes, we must reach. REACH is reach.
Reach was
The station, STATION, station. So we must reach the station. It is 7 p.m. First you read the question. Dash 7 p.m.
Yeah. Catch the train.
To catch the train. So
Ma'am,
it is 7 p.m. It says about the exact time. So which preposition we have to use there? Is it at, on, in, or to? When we speak about the exact time. At. Okay. When we speak about the exact time, we use the preposition at. Is that clear to all of you? Okay. So we'll do one or two more before we wind up the session. Only thing is you have to remember the things which all we have learned. So you will find it easy to do it. Aiden, Ajay, come on, Aiden. Do the next one. My brother.
my brother
Thing.
is leaving for Goa. Goa. Tuesday.
For Goa dash Tuesday. So which preposition we will use? Yes, what you said?
On
Very good. Why means
on Tuesday.
when we speak about a day, we use a preposition on. Okay. So I wanted all of you to complete the exercise which are there in page number 38 and 39. Okay. So
9. Okay.
okay, then in the next session, we'll just do a recapping of all the prepositions we have learned. We'll do just a simple revision
Okay,
and
ma'am.
we'll go on to the test paper. Okay, so before that, I'll be sending you the notes. Okay, and we have to do the exercises which are there in page number 38 and 39. Okay, so notes will help you to remember all the points what we have learned. So it's time for us to wind
Okay,
up
ma'am.
today's session. Okay, so let's wind up. Bye, children. Have a good day.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Bye,
All of you, thank you.
Thank you.